Okay, well, remember that if you do the exercises about the WH question with the answers and you want me to check them, we can do that after class, okay? Or what's even better is for you to get together with your classmates to check that. That's also very helpful for you in your learning, to actually share that with your classmates. But today we're going to look at part 1.3 of the book. And I'm actually going to do it through here because I think it's going to be a little more helpful. So we're going to talk about blogs. Do you guys read blogs? I feel like maybe they're not part of your generation, but maybe you do. So does anybody read blogs?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Music blogs.
Music blogs.
Yes.
Just general music?
Rock music.
Rock music. Okay. Do you have a favorite blog? One that you always go to?
No, not really.
Okay. Have you ever written in one, Ian?
No, no. I'm too lazy to do that.
Okay, what about the rest of you? And
Is it Tumblr considered a blog? I think it was.
I think it was like the beginning of blogs.
Yeah, I used to have those.
You had one?
I had multiple ones because I always forgot the password, but yes, I did.
So what did you write about there?
Feelings, mostly feelings, because I was a teenager, very dramatic. So feelings are heartbreaks.
So let me understand. Tumblr is more like online journal?
No, Tumblr, I mean, that was the main point, but you can also post videos and images, so it's kind of a mix, but people make it their journal. In my case, people need to come out to their parents to reveal their experience through that. Yeah, it was like a journal kind of thingy.
Okay. So what would be the difference between that and blogs that you see now?
I think they are a little more formal, and there are a little bit more of rules when it comes to the content that you can post.
True, yes. And it's also, like you said, it's about the content. Usually blogs are about one topic and different themes about that particular topic. So like Ian said, you can find blogs about music or about rock music, and they talk about different artists. There are blogs of food. What other blogs have you guys seen around?
Blogs about memes. It counts.
Blogs about?
Memes, like
Memes.
Memes.
Okay, blogs about memes. Any other blogs?
Photography vlogs.
Those are very artistic, very pretty.
Yes.
Any other blogs?
Books blog.
Yes, book blogs. You have book blogs, there are beauty blogs. That's why you have beauty bloggers, right? What about the ones that are about clothes? How do you call those?
Wouldn't
People
that
that
be
talk.
fashion blogs?
Yeah, and the people that write the blogs, they call them fashion bloggers. So you have to think about, this is something that is very important for you to remember. And it's that the language is always evolving. There are always new words. Somebody said book blogs, but now I've seen a lot of bookstagram. Do you know what that is? What do you think it is, bookstagram?
Like Instagram, but with books or book review.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So you have to see, language is not something static. People start inventing words and they start using them, and then the dictionary puts them in the book. You know? So people invent these terms or these words and they put them just in the language. They're fine. Okay, so you have to, it happens. So yeah, blogs are something that came out just a couple of years ago. And you have all these bloggers. There were people that were, you know, writing these blogs and also putting pictures on them. Now, look at this picture. What do you see on the picture?
He's taking a photograph of her at a museum, a very famous one.
Yeah, see, it's not just any museum. She's in the Louvre. She's taking a picture of the Mona Lisa in the back. Okay, what do you think about that? What do you think about him taking a picture of her with the Mona Lisa behind? Just a question. You see somebody doing that. What is your first thought?
I want to do the same.
Okay. Because you want to be there?
Yes, and because who doesn't want a picture with the Mona Lisa?
Okay. Let's see. Alejandro, are you there?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Okay, Alejandro, what do you think about this?
I think that this girl likes art.
Does she?
I will say that.
Why?
She
Since,
seems happy.
yeah, he's smiling and he asked someone to take a photo of her, and in the background a piece of art. So I will say that he likes art.
But she's not looking at the picture. She's not looking at the painting.
Yeah,
She's looking at the picture, you know, that they're taking. She's smiling because they're taking a photograph of her.
yeah, it could be. Maybe she likes art and also likes photos. Maybe.
Maybe. Do you all feel the same way? Okay. What about this other picture? Where are
Oh
they?
my God, I love him. He was my favorite singer for so many years. That's Joe Jonas. I love him.
Yeah, I kind of came around with the Jonas Brothers. There was a time where like you would get kicked out of my class if you talked about the Jonas Brothers or Hannah Montana. Now I'm okay. But
I'm sorry.
well, they got better when they came back. You know, the second class, he married
Kind of.
Sansa. I mean, that's good. Anyway, let's go back. These are pictures from the book, by the way. We're looking at part 1.3. But where are they? These people.
And a concert.
They're at a concert. What are they doing in the concert?
Take photos.
Taking photos.
You have people taking photos or recording the concert, right? Okay, so these pictures that you see that there are on the book, they're right before a text, a reading exercise. So the idea of this is that you guys are able to predict text. It's important that you're able to predict text or predict what is the text going to be about, because it saves time and it also helps you to read faster and more effectively. So think about this. We said that we know a lot more English than we think we know. Okay? Hay un montón de cosas que ustedes saben de inglés que no tienen la conciencia, o a lo mejor están como al fondo de la mente. ¿Les ha pasado que se tratan de acordar de una palabra y es como, chuta, ¿cuál era este? ¿Cómo se llamaba? ¿Cómo se llamaba? Este concepto que lo tengo aquí en la punta de la lengua, no me acuerdo. 4 horas más tarde, ese era. Cuando ya no sirve con la conversación, pero ¿ahí se acuerdan? ¿Les ha pasado eso o no?
Yes.
Ok, thank you. Aquí necesito cámaras prendidas para no sentirme sola en esta situación. Thank you. Cuando pasa eso, es que la información no está grabada así como en la memoria a corto plazo, está en la de largo plazo. Y tenía ahí como el esclavo en la mente buscando el archivo a ver dónde estaba. La idea que ustedes puedan predecir textos y que hagan estos ejercicios es como ver los arbolitos de Navidad, cuando se prende una luz y de repente se empiezan a prender todas. Ya, la información en la mente se guarda así, se guarda como conceptos. Ustedes encienden un concepto y empiezan a prenderse todas las lucecitas. Entonces, si yo les digo por ejemplo ahora, ven la foto, concerts. Tell me all the words that you know about concerts. Go. Tell me everything that you know about concerts. What are the words
Music.
that come to your mind?
Songs.
Good,
Microphone.
good. People,
Dance.
Instruments.
Big crowd.
crowds,
Lights.
yes. Experiences. You start
Age.
thinking about all of this, right? Okay. Todo eso, ¿qué es lo que hace? Hace que cuando yo esté leyendo el texto, como ya pensé en esas palabras, mi mente se va a fijar en las palabras que a lo mejor yo no conozco. Pero voy a leerlas rápido porque a lo mejor después se van a explicar. Entonces ya no voy a estar tropezando con microphone porque yo ya pensé que a lo mejor esa palabra iba a estar ahí, entonces no me sorprende encontrarla en el texto. Sigo de largo solamente. No me sorprende encontrar crowds porque ya la pensé de antemano. Entonces cuando encuentro crowds, sigo de largo nomás y todo eso lo entiendo. ¿Cuál es la idea de esto? Que cuando ustedes se encuentran en textos más difíciles, ocupen todas estas estrategias. First, use the photos, the title, the subheadings. What kind of text is it? Is it a newspaper? Is it a journal? Is it a blog? And then you can predict some key vocabulary. Like in here, I look at artists, I look at pictures, cell phones, crowds, microphones. But if I think about this, and this picture too, blogs, tourists, holidays, experiences, you know, so now I'm trying to think about the whole situation. And then you have a text. Look at the heading. The heading is, take a photo of it and I'll look at it when I get home. So now I'm starting to think, okay, this is about the experiences and people not enjoying the experiences. And then it says, this blog is angry. Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. Read this text. Y no sé si ya se los expliqué, pero si no se los voy a explicar ahora. Cada vez que tengan un texto en inglés, ustedes van a leer del principio al final sin parar la primera vez. Segunda vez, van leyendo y si hay palabras que no conozco, las anoto o las subrayo, depende si tienen el texto en la mano. Y sigo leyendo. Y después de eso recién hacemos vocabulario. No la primera vez, la segunda. ¿Ok? Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Read everything from beginning to end. Are you guys ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what two events does the writer describe? He talks about two different experiences.
And tourists
Yes.
coming to see the Mona Lisa and filming it. And the other from a concert.
Very good. A rock concert. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask somebody directly. Let's see. Valeria, what is the problem in these two situations? The rock concert and the museum.
La gente va a ver la obra y solamente ve un segundo, se saca la foto, la postea en Facebook y luego ya se va. Y obviamente el que está escribiendo esto dice que ir a verla en persona es una experiencia totalmente distinta porque si vayas a estar un segundo viéndola, puedes verla ya desde una página y listo. Pero la persona solo se toma la foto, la publica y listo, se va. Y en el concierto es que, bueno, la persona que fue a ver el concierto no podía ver casi nada porque había un montón de gente grabando y tomando fotos. Y la persona que lo escribe se cuestiona, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué hacen eso si después cuando vean el video se va a escuchar mal, la calidad es mala y no sirve?
Yeah. Okay, so now I
English,
want
please.
you to, excuse me?
No. What? It was a joke. She said that in Spanish, but
I noticed that. Thank you. Yeah, Spanish is my first language. Thank you, Ian. But I can also ask her. I was just gonna ask her to summarize it first and then say it in English if she feels like talking in English. But thank you. Next time I can put you in charge of the class, no problem. Give me a day off. Cool. Valeria, can you summarize a little the problem?
Okay, yeah, the person who is writing the blog talk about the person who is taking her selfie, looks at the Mona Lisa and is staring like for 1 second and then takes the picture. He la publica en Facebook and then he goes, posts on Facebook, and then
Yeah.
she goes, and that's it. And in the concert, the people who are writing this goes and she can't see anything because there's 100 or cell phones taking photos and taking a video, and then she asking why the people do that. I mean, the quality is bad, the pictures are bad, and then they never look at again. She can see the picture or the videos of the concert and one time a year. I mean, why?
Yeah. Now, Ian, do you think they're right? Do you think the writer is right on being angry at this?
yes, I leave that because I went to see many concerts and Iron Maiden, Slayer, and there were people that only was with the phones recording everything, and it was annoying for me.
Okay. Now, personal question. Do you have pictures at those events and did you record part of the concert yourself?
Yeah, but like 10 seconds.
Okay. It was just short.
Yeah,
All
for the memories.
What about the rest? Like, for example, going to a museum, just taking a picture and moving on. Have you done that?
I have an experience about a concert,
Ooh.
my last concert,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a picture of the concert that someone else take, and because of the artist, and in the back everyone has their phones in their faces, and the only face you can see is mine. And that gave me the opportunity to have eyes contact with the artist, like for the big part of the concert,
Wow.
like for 6 or 7 songs completely.
Those are a lot of songs to have like an eye contact with.
Yeah, I was dying.
But that's cool. I mean, that's a whole different experience now.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That is so cool. Yeah, that's one of the things about screens and cameras, that you don't have the full experience. Okay, now one thing that I want you to see about this reading is that there are a lot of words that are highlighted. You know, they have this yellow thing that is showing them off. Like you have blog, film, photograph. Now we're going to go a little into grammar. The highlighted words, are they nouns or are they verbs? So if I think about blog, is that a noun or a verb?
A noun?
No.
Yeah. What if I say I'm blogging this?
A verb?
So is it a noun or a verb?
It could be both, depending
Yeah.
how you
Like
say it.
blog and blogging?
Mm-hmm. And all of them, if you see them, all of them could be verbs or nouns. It depends on how you use them. So look at the words and tell me, in this particular sentence, are they a noun or a verb? In the first one, that says, this blog is angry. Blog, is it a noun or a verb in this sentence?
A noun?
Noun.
Yes. In this one is a noun. What about this one that says, it's not a photo, it's a film? Noun or verb?
Noun.
Noun.
Noun, good. Okay, here. We'll post that on Facebook and have a look at it at the hotel.
And a verb?
Verb.
Have a look.
Mm,
Is it a verb?
It's because you're doing that. You are technically you are looking, but you're going to look later.
True. Yeah, look is a verb. But in this one, in this sentence where it says have a look, what is the verb in that sentence? What is the main verb?
Have.
Have. And it says have a look. A always goes before nouns. So in this sentence, look is a noun. It's like, he gave me a look. A look. Gave me an angry look. He gave me a friendly look. You know, that is a look.
But in this case, it's like echarle un vistazo o echarle un vistazo.
In that case, it's a noun. All right. What about photograph here? It says take a photograph.
Noun. No.
Mhm.
A verb.
The next one that says a different experience.
A noun too.
It's also a noun. Okay, and the last two that says we simply record them.
A verb.
That's a verb.
That's a verb. Yeah, that is the action. Post them. Post.
A
Verb.
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 Post is also a verb. So remember, all of them can be either nouns or verbs. But when you use them, and they have similar meanings, but when you use these words as noun, there are particular verbs that you use. For example, when you use look, in this one, look is the verb. Look at this. But as a noun, you can use the verb have. Like have a look. Okay? So I'm going to put you guys in breakout rooms. So if you can take a picture of the screen or write down the words, because you have words here that you have to choose what verb goes with those words. So for example, with have, we said that you can say have a look here, right? But you have blog, photograph, film, experience, record, post, text, plan, promise, and dream. All those words can be nouns and can be verbs, but you have to choose what verbs to use when they are acting as nouns. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Then take the picture of the screen. I'm going to put you guys in breakout rooms for 5 minutes, and then we'll come back to see this, okay? I'm going to let you guys choose who you want to work with, okay? But I am going to make, let's see how many people I have. I have 90. So for this exercise, you're going to be working in groups of 3 and 4 people, okay? No more than 3 or 4 in the group. So I'm going to open 6 rooms and you can choose where to go. And I said 5 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so who wants to go to the first group? Who wants to go to the first room?
Yo.
Okay, Ignacio with
ya con Ignacio empezó.
okay. And one more person.
Let's fucking go. Bueno, ahora puta, tenemos 4 minutos, no 5, puta la wea. Chale. Ah, con esta me le mando la foto. A ver. Y hay que poner la huellita en las columnas. Quería escribir esto. Mm, a ver. Ver.
Hey,
Ah,
hola.
mm, ahí, ahí. Entonces hay que ponerla en las columnas de aquí, aquí. Luego, por- film, book. Ustedes siempre dan súper poco tiempo. Loco. Bien, sí. Record, post, text plan. Ya. Ya. Ya.
Esto hay que hacer que sean nouns, ¿cierto?
O sea, no, pues tenés que poner así las palabras que te salen ahí en las columnas correspondientes, pues, y pueden ir en más de una. Por
Ah, ya, dale.
ejemplo, have, podría ir en, o sea, no, mentira, no have. Como look, podría ir en have y take.
Have and take. Yes. Dale, entonces tiene que poner más o menos todas las que se puedan.
Sí. Buenísima, y ahora quedan 20 segundos para irnos. Increíble, impresionante.
Increíble. Igual la batería era fácil, aunque no hablamos nada.
Sí. O sea, es que, puta, yo me tomo mi tiempo. De hecho, ni siquiera estaba haciendo ¿cómo se llama? Como escribiendo todo. Dice
Es
como la
como,
medida y ya. No me queda ni
claro,
tiempo, bueno. Ya no tengo 3 minutos. Bueno, ya nos podemos ir a la. Oh, voy a ir a invadir a la.
a la otra persona.
Es que puedo invadir a la gente, ¿no?
Creo que sí.
No
No, no se
puedo. Pero
puede.
puedo ver quiénes están en los grupos. Ahí todavía quedan 40 segundos. Make a blog. Es que también podéis tener un blog, po, y también podéis hacerlo, también podéis crear un blog.
Claro, es que yo pensé como blog, perdón, en write, make, pero have igual, sí, have a blog.
Sí, como uno propio, o sea, como en el general decirlo. 10 segundos, gente, para que nos vayamos a la chucha.
Claro.
Eh,
Okay, thank you.
Yo creo que
hola,
va en
profe.
No, that was too short.
oh, no.
Yeah, go back. I just sent you the invitation.
Lo voy a hacer acá.
I sent you the invitation again, so you can go back to the breakout rooms.
Mm.
Everybody, I sent the invitation. You can go back to the breakout rooms. Checking your screen. If you didn't, maybe minimize the invitation.
And profe, we have to go back to the groups, or we can stay here.
I mean, you can stay here if you want, but you usually get a lot more discussion with your classmates.
Mm,
It's important to have that space.
Nacho, vamos al grupo. Ey. O sea, no estoy muy de acuerdo. Ah,
Yo me uní porque dije, la profe nos va a retar si no nos unimos de nuevo.
yo pregunto por si acaso por lo mismo. Ya. Que blog van make, have y grade, ¿cierto?
Sí, yo también pensé en lo mismo, porque igual se puede usar en todas y en todas queda
Bien. No
como
podría.
bien, como que
Es que
encaja.
take a look y have a look es como lo mismo.
Claro, o sea, es como que te podéis referir a lo mismo con eso.
Mm, mm. Eso. Take ya. Y photograph solamente en take, ¿cierto?
Take, pero tú podrías make a photograph.
Mm, no, pues, no sé, porque está ahí,
No,
ahí make es
hay-
de crear, es de crear.
claro, sí, vos, no creáis una foto.
No, pues tú haces una foto,
Sí, tú haces una foto.
o sea, no las tomas una foto.
Tomas, sí, vos, porque
Eso. El film, tú puedes hacer un film.
yes.
Java film no me suena como mucho, pero creo que podría ser.
Pero yo cacho que si te preguntan solo una, podría irte a la segura y decir make de una.
Sí, make a film. Luego, have a look, take a look, nada más. Experience, have an experience.
Have an experience. Aunque tú también podrías
Experience.
escribir una experiencia, ¿no? Great experience.
Sí, de hecho. Experience. Ya.
Eh,
Take
take
a
a
record,
record.
have a record, and make a record. Todas
También
sirven, ¿cierto?
también como que me suena.
Sí.
Make a
Record.
post. Sí, great a post.
Eh,
Aunque great a
records.
post es que sería como sería como un blog. Así que creo que sería en post, make and have, quizá.
Eh, yo creo que make and write, pero no have. Post.
Post. Es que en great a post sería como
El blog, sí, pero
exactamente un blog.
no sé.
Bueno, supongo que make de por sí sirve.
Sí, y write también. En text también. Write a text.
Write, make. Have no creo. Have como que.
No, text. Plan. Make a plan,
Make a
have a
plan.
plan. Y es que también write a plan también sirve.
Claro, pero no creo que. O sea, podríamos ponerla como si te preguntan una tercera,
Eh,
pero hay más que eso, ¿no?
ah,
Make a promise. Have a promise.
make promise.
Nos vamos a la vez.
Y yo creo
En
que
Dream.
solamente have a dream. Solamente have a dream. Yo
Es
creo que
que
eso es lo más
también,
seguro.
también pensé en Make a Dream porque la frase de Make Dreams Come True
Eh,
o
eh,
cosas también como que me suena muy fuerte.
pongámoslo. Yo,
Pero
yo, lo, yo lo voy a poner por si acaso.
sí, pero es que como que necesita más contexto.
Mm. Pero es que eso, po, venía el noun con make a dream. O sea que
Claro.
está bien, po.
It wasn't cheating because we only had a dog with one single word that we couldn't figure it out.
You're using the lifeline. It's when you saw that program, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you had the lifeline to ask questions, or you can ask the audience.
Yeah,
Voy
but
a
the
usar como
audience
link
didn't hear.
telefónico. I'm gonna call my girlfriend. Hey, by the way.
No, it was just the perfect opportunity to have a debate. But we'll tell you our doubt because we're still not 100% sure.
Okay, we'll check the options and we'll see what we can come up with, okay?
Okay.
Then we can discuss it. All right. Let's start with the blog. What would be the best option for blog?
Make.
You make a blog?
You
Right.
Right.
You write a blog. Yes. Make has this idea. I mean, it could be something virtual, yes, but it's usually used in this context of doing things with your hands, right? So in this case, write a blog would be more suitable because it is something that you actually type. What about photograph? And think about this. This is going to be easier. You have to use an article. You have to use a or an. Like
Take.
write a blog.
Take
Photograph,
a photograph.
Take a
you take a photograph. Good. Okay. What about film?
Make.
You make a film. Yes. Look, we said have a look.
And take a look también. And is also correct or no?
Yes, it's also correct. Take a look. Take a look at this. Good.
It's the same sentence or is it's different? And
What do you
take a
mean the
look and
same
have
sentence?
and take a look and have a look. They have the same meaning?
They do. Yes, they have the same meaning. They're just two different expressions, but they can be used for the same thing. Experience.
An experience.
Have an experience.
You can have an experience. Good. Record.
Make.
Make.
Yeah.
Make a record.
Yeah, you make a record.
This
And this
is where I
applies.
had the problem.
Why?
Because we couldn't decide between take and make, and then we decided for make. I don't know why. Just gave me a hard time.
Okay, because in this case, we're talking, when you think about a record as an object or as a noun, you're thinking about, for example, like a vinyl record, like a musician, an album. It would be the synonym of album. So when musicians make a record is when they make an album.
Okay, I get it.
And have a record. It's
You don't have a record, you have, in that case, you have like a film.
like physical record, like the vinyl, like you said.
That's when you don't use it that way. You just say you have an album.
Okay.
It's weird, but languages, it's how people use the language. So there are some exceptions, but you don't really say I have a record of, I have an album. Post.
Make a post.
Make and write.
Yes, you can make and you can write a post. It's all right. I think my dog has a cold. Okay. Then we had, what was the next? Text.
Right.
What do you do with text? You write a text, yeah. Plan.
Make a plan. Make.
And have a plan.
Have a plan.
Yes. You can make the plan and you can have a plan. Usually you make it first and then you have it. So then you can share it. Okay, the next one was promise.
Make a promise.
Make a promise.
You make a promise, yeah. And was that it? Is that the last one? Dream. missing dream.
Have a dream.
Dream.
It could also be make a dream, like that, like that quotes that say, make your
Make
dreams
dreams
come
come
true.
true. In that case, yes and no. You can, in this case, like I said, it's easier to remember when you say right? Or as. In this case, you say make dreams in plural. Make a dream come true is not something that's used widely, but it is an option. I'm not going to say no because I have heard it before. So you can make dreams, but it's the full sentence. No es solamente make dreams, es la expresión, make dreams come true.
Okay.
So as the full expression, yes. As a verb noun, make dreams, no. It has to be complete, the whole thing. Because otherwise, it doesn't make sense. De otra forma, no, it's not logical. ¿Se entiende?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all or nothing. All right, so based on this verb noun phrases that we saw, you have some exercises that you can do. And this is going to be the last exercise for today, okay? So I'm gonna go here to the next one. You have, let me clear this. Okay, so you have here 8 sentences, and in these sentences, you have to use one of these verb noun phrases that we just saw. You have to use one that makes sense in the sentence. So again, take a picture of it because you're going to the breakout rooms for the last 5 minutes. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
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 Okay, same breakout rooms, 5 minutes.
On the shelf. ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasó? Completar las sentences con el verbo o el noun que acabamos de poner aquí en la web. No sé, no me acuerdo.
Adjetivo.
Adjetivo, eso mismo. El adjetivo era como para ponerle una cualidad a algo, ¿cierto?
No
No.
sé.
Sí, ¿cierto?
Y vamos.
De sentences.
Pero estas oraciones se tendrían que completar como con las cosas que hicimos, ¿no? Con lo que
Sí,
hicimos
po.
recién. Me cago en la puta, no lo anoté.
Con las frases que hiciste recién. Pero, loco, recién escrito, pero- o sea, no lo he escrito.
Ya, pero de seguro algo tenéis. Con eso no vaya.
La primera es, ¿do you ever dream about flying?
Pero igual, bueno, sí, pues, también podéis tener la experiencia de volar. Pero creo que no tuvimos, nunca dijimos algo sobre.
No, pero es que
eh,
solamente el verbo o el noun. Entonces, solamente esa palabra, po. Entonces, ¿do you ever
sí.
dream about flying? When did you last? Text on your phone. Voy a escribir aquí como la respuesta.
What did
No,
you last? Write a text? Or take a photo?
espera. La 2
No.
es text.
Ah, claro.
Sí, es como en tu teléfono. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que te texteaste en tu teléfono? When you go on holiday, do you... Ah. Ah, no. Ah, no, espérate. Es do you plan. Sí, do you plan for what? Porque es como al futuro, po, ¿cachai? Plan.
No, eso sería make plan, ¿o no? Make plan for what are you doing
Sí,
to do
no,
every day.
do you plan, o sea, así como tú planeas lo que vas a hacer todos los días. Cuando te vayas de vacaciones, ¿vayas a planear todo lo que haces todos los días?
Bueno, sí, tiene sentido en eso, pero creo que tenemos que usar los verbos, los mismos verbos que estaban en la actividad de recién, o pueden ser cualquiera.
No, pues que dice las frases que recién hiciste, que también dice frases, po. Eso también es como raro, pero
Ah,
yo creo que es plan. Me suena más a plan que otra cosa.
no sé vos, pero eh, sí, o sea,
Do you make plans? Do you make a plan?
es que si usamos a plan, solo sería más como usarlo como verbo y debería ser como noun.
Sí, es complicado.
Claro, es como que tenéis que, sí, es como, do you have a plan? O es que, sí, pues si lo ponéis como make, sería como a futuro, igual está bien.
No sé, o sea, el verbo importante lo ponemos, ya luego ahí no le decimos a
Ahí
la profe.
sí,
Sí, pues porque eso de make o Java plan al final las dos pueden funcionar, pues.
sí, en esta oración pueden funcionar las dos bastante. Bueno, sí,
Su
bueno.
madre, su madre. Sí, ahí sí que podría, sí, pues ahí sí que sería la wea. Bueno, entonces yo
La
creo que sí.
photograph.
Sí. Bueno, take
Ah,
a
photograph,
photograph.
porque
Photo-
uno diría picture, porque ¿quién crees que dice
Oh
photograph?
no, nos
Sin
vamos en
hablar
un
acá.
minuto, gente.
Claro,
Photograph.
decir photograph. No, nada, take a picture. O tómamela, bueno.
Do you ever, ¿qué? Promise? Ah, do you ever make a promise to someone?
To someone to change your mind.
Make a promise.
Sí, great,
Ah, sí, pues porque
por lo que
la
dice al
gente lo
final.
leería. Sí.
Do you write a blog? Quizá.
Martin and Rowan, 17. Give me 1 second. Okay, everyone's back. Let's start checking the answers, okay? Maria Sofia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me the first question?
Do you ever have a dream about flight?
Yes. Now that question can be singular or it can also be plural. Like, do you ever have dreams about flying? They would both be correct, okay? But it's also an option.
Profe,
Yeah?
we had a doubt in our group that some sentences or some question and can have just the verb of the noun, like do you ever dream, like just that part about flying,
Yeah.
and we kind of confuse a little bit because and then we realized that we have to write a sentence and not only a word. And
Yeah, that's why it says you
Yeah,
have to
yes,
complete
yes.
with the
Good.
verb and the noun, because that's the idea. These are collocations. You have to learn what verb goes with which nouns, or which nouns can be used with what verbs. So it's true, you could use just dream, but in that case, you're using the verb, and I want you to use it as a noun. So have dreams about flying, that's good. Number 2. Marisol, can you do number 2?
When did you last take a look at your phone? Take a look.
Take a look at your phone. Yeah. So in this case, if you wrote have a look or take a look, they're both correct, because we said they have the same meaning and they can be used in the same way. Okay. So when did you last take a look at your phone or have a look? They're both right. Number 3, Ivan, are you there?
Yes. When you go on holiday, do you make plans? I can read the rest of the sentence.
It's on the screen.
Okay. When you go on holiday, do you make plans for what you're going to do every day?
Yeah, good. So again, because of the question, if you said make plans or have plans, they are both correct. Because the way of the question is made, both options can be correct here. Number 4. Constanza Urtubia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Number 4.
Yes, please.
When somebody take a photograph of you, do you smile or stay serious?
Good. Now, somebody is referring to one person. So it's when somebody takes a photograph of you. And this type of questions, we haven't seen them yet, but these are questions that you don't need the auxiliary. So because you don't need the auxiliary, you can use the verb in the third person. You can say takes. Las vamos a ver más adelante, okay? So don't worry. But yeah, when somebody takes a photograph of you, that was the correct verb noun. Number 5. Marco, can you do number 5?
Yes. Do you ever make a promise to someone and then change your mind?
Good question. Josefa, can you do number 6?
Yes. Would you like to write a blog about your daily life? Do you think people will read it?
Good. Number 7. I'm looking. Okay, Sofia Villalon. Are you there, Sofia? Did she left? Did she leave? I think she left.
Maybe
I don't
she
know.
has a bad connection. Sometimes she has said that she has a problem with Zoom.
Okay. She could have connection issue. Okay. Sofia Pardo, please don't leave.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. Can you do
7?
number 7? Yeah.
When you write a post, do you use a special language like LOL or by the way?
Okay. It could be write a post. What else can you write? That people use a lot of LOL.
Text.
Yeah. And the last one, number 8. Sheena, can you do number 8?
Do you ever make a record and then post it on YouTube?
Okay, that is an option. What else can you post on YouTube?
Is good.
Yes. Yeah. And it would apply if we are musicians. But what other things can you post on Facebook? I'm sorry, YouTube.
Film?
Films. So it can also be, do you ever make a film and then post it on YouTube? Both are good options, okay? Both are correct. Okay, are you guys there?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Just I thought my Zoom was.
Profe, se le quedó pegado.
Miss,
Miss, you froze.
Ay, pensé
Tiene
que era
lag.
solo yo.
Tiene lag la profe.
¿Alguien más ve cuadro?
¿Alguien más ve ese
Sí,
cuadro?
como,
Sí, hay
sí,
dos, ¿o
unos
no?
cuadros
Sí,
negros.
no lo
Cuadros
encuentro
Sí,
en el
negros.
chat.
¿verdad?
No, no.
Oh, se le
no.
crachó el...
Se le
La
cayó el computador.
Yes. No.
No la conté.
Reinicia el router.
Pantallas azules.
Reinicia el mouse.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Sí,
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
sí,
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
sí.
Sí.
No, ahora
I
ya
need
no
a
me
yes or no
escucha.
here.
No.
I'm here.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. I know I was frozen for a second.
Ah, pero
Ah.
parece que no escuchará retrasado, ¿no? ¿Profe?
Está con
I
lag.
can hear you now.
Ah,
I hear you
ya.
now. Okay. Facebook. Why don't Zoom? Damn. Why am I thinking Facebook? All right. Sorry. We're done for today. We're done. Do not worry. I am going to upload the workbook, the parts that we finished this week, okay? Because we finished 1.1 and 1.3. So I'm going to upload that so you guys can practice before Friday, because Friday we're starting unit 2, I think. All right. So we're probably going to send the video of 1.5 as a homework, but we're probably going to start unit 2 on Friday with Marco, with the other teacher. Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
How many units are we going to have in our first test?
In the semester?
Yeah, for the first test.
Oh, well, it depends. We have a lot of tests, remember. But they're in the calendar, so probably before the first integral, that we are putting two skills together. We're probably going to finish unit 2 before the first writing test that you're going to take, and we're going to finish unit 3 before the first speaking test that you're going to have.
Okay, thank you.
And we're doing 6 units in the semester. Okay, guys, if that's it for today, say hi in the chat so you're present. Remember that. So we have a record of your attendance, and then you're free to go. And I will see you on Friday.
Profe,
Yeah.
¿cuándo iba a ser la evaluación más próxima? ¿A finales de abril o inicios de mayo?
Check the calendar. The calendar is on Google Classroom, okay? Check the calendar because está la semana, pero no está todavía el día. Les vamos a avisar con el profe.
Yeah. Gracias.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye guys.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank you guys, you too.
Bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice
Bye.
day.